thumb can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a god in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes. If you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use, and hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Why will they never ever feel your pain? Why do they fear that we're all the same? Transparent skull, you can see my brain, and we'll all get wet if it should ever rain. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see.
And McKinsey welcoming you to the 57th edition of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans. The Jared Wolf Open Challenge is in effect. Tonight's challenge is going to be a curious one because Angus Wyatt has issued a challenge of his own to Jared Wolf. Jared Wolf is able to defeat any of the 3 members of Destined who aren't currently suspended from CCW. Any of them. Then he gets the challenge for the Openweight Championship on episode 60 of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans. But that is a tough task, and Jared Wolf is a real kick to the teeth. It's been forced as Jared Wolf Open Challenge rules. So Jared's starting off here. He does not know what member of Destined he's facing. And worse yet, he does not know what, ouch, the match type is. Welcome in, Snap. Congrats on the first. And thanks again, Mora, for the resub. Uh-oh. Jared Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a last person standing as a part of the Jared Wolf Open Challenge. Introducing the competitors first, calling their way down now, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Destined, Haley Rose. Her opponent, Jared Wolf. Now, Jared Wolf is set to fight Haley Rose here. If he can manage to knock her out keep her off her feet until the count of 10, then he'll get to challenge Angus White. But if not, well, either way, he's got to fight one of the other members of Destined that aren't suspended, whether that is Buckwheat or Henry Allen on the next edition. We do not know yet. Henry Allen currently back at home nursing Hank alongside Paulo Jr. because Hank suspended alongside Paulo from this company at the moment, but Hank was in a lot of damage was dealt to him in Mexico City. Then he went and fought an ATWE, and frankly, he's not recovered quite well from that, so we'll just see how this goes. Jared Wolf. And welcome in, Lils. If Jared Wolf wins here, he gets a golden opportunity. But he's still got to fight at least 2 more members of Destined in hardcore, randomized hardcore matches. This is a last person standing and got a myriad of weapons under the ring right now. Just has to beat one of the 3 Destined members across the ring from him in the next 3 shows. If he manages to beat any of them, well, at Titans number 60, we could perhaps see a Titan fall and the unlikeliest challenger dethrone him. Getting guillotined down. Doesn't quite look like a guillotine because the arm's not wrapped around their neck how it was meant to. It looks like something else. But, oh, float over. No pinfalls in this one, so gets out of it. Off the ropes. Oh, Snapdragon. Away from the ladder that Haley Rose pulled out. And, oh god, slamming his head back into the mat. Drop kick. Oh, face kinda almost colliding with that there ladder and just, oh, slamming the head of Jared Wolf into the mat. The absolute best case scenario for Jared Wolf is just sneaking a victory, a roll up against either Buckwheat or Henry Allen. This here is going to be tough. Haley, she started wrestling for ATW at the age of 14, was quickly adopted into the cult that is Destined. Bigger was Savage Angus White manipulating the young woman and just worming his way into her head, and she's remained loyal to this day. They're just brawling. She's been taught by 4 of the nastiest people in ATWE history, that being Henry and Hank Allen, that being Paulo Jr. and Angus White, and now Buckwheat is also under the same learning tree as her. And my god, a streak and a half coming through, 45 streams. Bloody up. Oh, double axe and oof. Spear in the corner. And now, oh, point in. Oh, went for the back elbow, but Jared Wolf getting out the way. Forearms now by Ailey though. Da-da-da. Both competitors down. And both competitors getting to their feet at a count of 2. Referee Drake Henry administering the 10 count. Jared asking the ref to count a bit faster. He got to a count of 3, and now Jared not happy that Haley's up to her feet. Oh god, took too long. There's the back elbow she was looking for before. Now just foot to the throat. Fights away from the corner. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I thought that was going on the ladder. That could have been it if he'd done it to the ladder. He's kissing the ring. And the crowd mocking him, but this is for you, Logan, says Jared Wolf. Yeah, and he says it is for you. He's kissing the ring that Logan Drake got him. And, wow, he's done it. He's put it down. Like we introduced the light tube at some point. Did not get used, but managing a victory there. Jared Wolf will be challenging Angus Wyatt on number 60, but before he gets there, he still has to fight Buckwheat and Henry Allen. That is his 14th victory here. He's still win-loss record-wise bottom of the pile, despite that victory. Are we going to see the most unlikely of ascents to the top of the mountaintop? Is Jared Wolf got to somehow, some way win the Openweight Championship, dethrone the most dominant champion in our history? There's only one way to find out. That is watching episode 60 of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans in the 3rd season. And welcome in, Ben. Thank you for the resub. Double resubs today, dear Lord. We just saw Jared Wolf defeating Haley Rose in the last person standing match to secure his challenge for the Openweight Championship on episode 60 of the Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans. Now we move on to a competition of just brutality here. Two former champions looking to become a bit closer to championship glory again. Our main event tonight is a open challenge for the men's First Blood Championship. The Wick set to defend against someone? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, Chronic makes his way down now, fighting out of the red corner, wing in tonight at 247 pounds. Yes, the White Scorpion, Sicario. Former Openweight champion is not amused about Jared Wolf, and he's yelling down the barrel with the camera. Oh, throwing the camera person to the ground. Dear Lord. No, we're still on concrete. We will be going on concrete of a modified variety in Season 4. Fred Gondrel hard at work commissioning some local artisans to put together some concrete slabs, which will be slightly elevated from the concrete floor and will be apparently even more painful, is what he's saying. He wants it to be even worse to land on. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Currently makes his way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, wing into that at 248 pounds. Yes, the Flaming Dragon, Leo Kobayashi. Flaming Dragon sliding on down to ringside, asking for support of the crowd as he looks to put down the White Scorpion. Are his flames hotter than the Scorpion's sting? We're about to find out. And yeah, rumor does have it that thumbtacks are going to be under the ring for every single match. Well, most matches in Season 6, or Season 4. Where I got Season 6 from, I'm not quite sure, but rolling through, chop, back elbow, kick to the midsection. And oh, big bomb. And for those that didn't catch it, ATWE Live episode 38, from the top of my head here, 38, there was controversy. The World Class Tag Team Champions, Blake Bishop, Caleb Adams, freshly won those in Mexico City on the Conga. They were set to go against Stagnation's Fred Gondrel, Kirai Shimoto in tag team competition as part of the #1 contendership qualifier for the ATW World Tag Team Championship. Fred throwing out the power of Stagnation, changed that to be a world-class tag team championship match, and we have new champions. It was so last minute, our wall has not been updated. So whilst Blake Bishop, Caleb Adams are up on our screens as the champions, no longer are they. Stagnation, your new world-class tag team champions, in an absolute just pitiful abuse of power by our CEO. And much like last Salute before them, Blake Bishop, Caleb Adams hadn't successfully defended the title, so Stagnation saying that there are no number one contenders at this point in time. And hey, look, there's a thing. But German suplex there by Kobayashi. So we'll have to see what happens in the tag team division. Who will be the challengers on the next Conquer? Fred maintaining that he refuses to defend the titles until the next Conquer. He is extending the same courtesy to Kayla Turner as well. If she doesn't get busted open just along the way by another woman, then she will be the champion heading into whatever the next Conquer is. We'll find out the main event of episode 60. Ref count 1, 2, 3. That backbreaker by Kobayashi is blaming Brett. Managing to just burn out the White Scorpion. Kobayashi emerging victorious here tonight. Eleven wins in his season thus far. We are approaching the end of Season 3. When exactly it ends, we are not entirely sure, but Fred Gondrol has been putting in plans, working away on Season 4. Hello. This is the second time today that this has crashed because I was too quick moving in to a match. So whether it's enshittification to make it so that people get the new game, but I have the new game, so piss off if that's the case. But that is the second time that's happened. Like, it did it whilst I was trying to set up the first match of the card. Yeah. Well, going on to tag team competition that could perhaps have title implications going into the future. It is gonna be the yet to win as a team 5-point. I believe Farron's yet to win at all. Aiden Torres does have a successful championship defense of the ATWE Hardcore Championship, but it don't really matter much when you're trying to get tag team gold. But let's see if they can upset that win-loss streak, lack of better word, by facing off against the second team to defeat them. The first team that defeated them were the inaugural World Class Tag Team Champions, the Cole. The second team to defeat them were the Battleflies. A chance at redemption for 5-point here, but will they take it? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing the way down, now fighting out of the red corner, wing in tonight at a total combined weight of 490 pounds. The team of Mr. Amazing, Jaden Torres, and Death by 1,000 Kicks personified. Fury, Gotcha, Nami. They are 5-point. Kick Demon with the wondrous mask on. Heading to the blue corner, whilst Jane Torres, Mr. Amazing, the former two-time hardcore champion of ATWE, keeps getting away with it. It's a star joke, because they have the stars all over their gear from Persona 5. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, coming away now fighting out of the blue corner. We get tonight at a total weight of 443 pounds. The team of Simo White and North, they are the Battleflies. Well, North Simo making their arrival fresh off an unsuccessful challenge for the World Trios Championships. It was originally meant to be an eliminator, but much like Fred threw around his weight, Toa, the older brother of the Bloodletter, throwing around his weight, declared the Trios contest between the Triforce and Demolition Dollhouse to be for the World Trios Championships rather than just a shot at it. Battleflies and Breen falling short, but they fought hard. And nursing the injuries off that, perhaps 5 Point can take advantage of the wear and tear from the two wars that the Battleflies have just recently been through. The first against Destin, the second against Demolition Dollhouse. How much of an effect will those two matches have? We're about to find out, I suppose, as we get underway here. Minoru Takayama, the referee, calls the bell. Big kick to kick us off. Quite literally, and springboard coffin drop. Bouncing off the chest. The Fear Gotchinami. Leg hook pin. What? Kick out. Oh, stomps the arm. Springboard, moonsault, but just not enough range to catch Fear Gotchinami, who was slowly rolling away from North to try and create distance. And now, just rapid fire explosivity is what he possesses. Got him in his grasp. A scoop slam, and now gonna tag in Mr. Amazing if he can reach, but North's long frame getting in the way. Catches the boot. Oh, and now just punch right forearm. Springboard moonsault hits it this time. Leg hook, deep pin, perhaps avoid what? Just the one. Hydrated it. I hydrated and I kind of breathed in. I failed two basic body functions: breathing and swallowing. Oh god, hydration's dangerous for you, apparently. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just laughing at myself. Mr. Amazing legal now. Gets turned around though. Then, to the face, the knees, dear lord, just catching him. Now flinging him across the ring. Got him up, sends him to the blue corner, tags in Simo White. What does this? Oh, running neck twist, a kick along the back, and now off the ropes, sent home. But, oh, Mr. Amazing floating over. Oh my dear lord! That out powerbomb! The sudden and explosive 5 Point will catch you off guard and then just fire in. Up and over. Punch it away. Nice whip off the ropes. Oh, bicycle! Come through with that boot, coming across the face. Yeah, elbow drop to the knee. Springboard, lariat. One, two. We are in contract renegotiation season here in CCW. People are starting to re-sign contracts. Some are electing to delay for a bit as we approach season 4. course, Fred Gondrol is a trying CEO. He's a demanding man, and he, as we saw on ATW Live 38, is a bit of a power abuser. Managing to just steal the world-class tag team championships for himself and Kirai. All 4 members of Stagnation now officially holding gold, and oh my god! If it wasn't for Toa's interference, oh god, North Star splash to the outside. But if it wasn't for Toa's interference in the entry order of the Royal Rumble, or Royal Rumbles, I should say, oh my god, no. Jane Torres is getting stomped into the concrete! But excuse me, if it wasn't for Toa rearranging the order and Junvi Tatuya coming out last, if Kayla Turner had been the last out, she theoretically could have been the one to win the Women's Rumble and retained her World Championship. So Stagnation was 1 entry away from holding all 4 World Championship belts at the same time, because Sotelo, the World Champion, he and Fred, the World Tag Team Champions. If Kayla Turner was still the Women's World Champion, then oh my god, we could have seen an opportunity. Well, Stagnation in the #1 contenders match for the World Tag Team Championship, I should say. Out of world-class Tag Team Champions right now. Also, the Women's First Blood Championship still around the waist of Kayla Turner. All 4 do hold gold, but we could have seen them all holding world gold. Oh god, Arabian Press moonsault, head to the pin, leg hooks. Simo broke the first pin, but this could be it. Kick out by North. Oh, Small. Oh, Fishner driver. The Fishner Buster, I suppose. That was a Fisherman Buster, so Fishner Buster. And now, knee drop across the sternum. Kick Demon, perhaps. Gonna try and take their head off. Springboard, moonsault, press. Leaps into tag. Simo White getting slapped. Oh god, combination, roll through, double foot stomp. Rolls away. Grabs a hold. Fireman's carry. Ushigoroshi. Ushigoroshi to North. They're no longer the legal participant, and I'm not sure if Aaron realizes Poison Rana. Simo White grabbing a hold of Gotchinami now. Off the apron, duck down. Leapfrog. Scoop and a slam. On the neck. 1, no, not even. Gotchinami's shoulder firing off the mat instantly. German suplex, and he crumpled on the ground. You can see Nick clutched. Larry catches suplex. Oh my lord. Tip up. Turn around. German suplex off his own. Now Simo's the one crumpling on their neck. The exact same style of German. Stomping away. Oh, frog splash from the second rope. Not quite as potent as the North Star splash, but tag in. 5 Point are desperately trying here to get their win back against the Battleflies. Off the ropes. Drop kick. Colin Farron up to his feet. Punch to the back of the head. Lifting him up and hanging him out to dry on the ropes. Oh! Broke first across the top rope. Irish whip to the corner. Tag team offense incoming. Oh god, trapping Gotchinami now. Drop kick to the knee. The inside of the knee. We're trying to tear out the cartilage. Dear Lord. Midsection kick. Got him up. Backbreaker powerbomb. End of heartache, if you will. Top rope. No, start splash. Jay Torres immediately breaks it. Knows how dangerous that move is. Into the corner. Another bit of tag team offense here. Oh, God, running knee. North not finished. Throws Gotchinami into the grip and oh, super kick. Trapped in the ropes. The super kick unprotected right to the face and oh, no. Simo, please. Please no Simo. Simo, don't. Oh, God. Oh, stop to the arm. That arm is in that band because Sean Hunter, the World Heavyweight Champion back in CCW Season 2. Oh, God, Ushigoroshi on the outside. Excuse me, in Season 2. Just did so much damage to that arm that he was bandaged up for months. He finished Season 2 still bandaged. Bravo. Oh, God. Pulling for the end. Running in with that knee. That's the same knee that Simo and North targeted. Trying to prove that it's still as strong as ever, but rolls away. Kick to the back of the knee. Oh, punches. Super kick! Into the bed, leg hook. 1, 2, kick out. Up. Fine 3 is Simo. Oh, God. Oh, the pile driver. The pile driver. Right on his neck. He's not finished with him. Into the corner. Tagging in North. Knee lift. Knee lift of their own. And together. Suplex. Kip up though by. Oh, God, forearm. Give up by Jen Torres. Mr. Amazing catching it with a forearm out of nowhere. Not expecting that was North, but now getting sent onto the red corner. 5 point. Oh, snapmare. Holding him in place. Boom, right to the face. Dragging him to the corner. Against the ropes. Snapmare. Off the rope. Oh, went for the knee. Double foot stomp though. Avoided the first. Got caught the second. Over the Gotcha Eliminator. Leg hooked. Ref count in 1. Person there to break up the pin is Simo White. Saving it for the Butterflies, but 5 point. Desperately trying. Oh, sweeps the leg. And that leg drop. Hooks it. 1, 2, 3. Cutting off. 5 points attempt at getting their win back. Came so close on so many occasions, but Battleflies able to withstand a lot of offense and work together beautifully to make sure that they walked out of here the winners again over 5 point. Well, we go from a very hard fought back and forth between two teams that apparently it runs deep, the dislike, a bit of mutual disdain. But there it was, the leg swept, handstand leg drop. cutting off the hopes for 5 point. We go from these two teams that really do not like one another to a singles contest between two men who really, really do not like one another. Okay. Slowly. We're going slowly so that the game don't crash. How my faces, all of my faces. Blake Bishop demanding retribution. He knows he can't challenge for the world-class tag team championship again, but he wants Fred's head on a platter. So he called him out, and Fred was like, you know what? You got it, kid. Absolutely demeaning and disrespectful as ever is Fred, but he could be about to suffer the consequences of his actions. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, coming his way down now, fighting out of the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by Caleb Adams. Weighing in tonight at 228 pounds, Bishop. The first purely CCW Triple Crown is Blake Bishop, having won the Men's First Blood, the World Heavyweights, and the CCW World Class Tag Team Championships. He shares the First Blood with Caleb Adams, who won the World Class Tag titles alongside, but will he be able to defeat the CEO? There's only one championship left for him to cross off his list. And that is something that will be in the back of Blake's mind. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Stagnation. Fighting at the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 282 pounds. He is one half of the CCW World Class Tag Team Champions, your CEO, Fred Gondrel. ATWE World Champion, CCW Women's First Blood Champion, and the CCW World Class Tag Team Championships, all for holding gold. The Conqueror at the back, the CEO of CCW in the front, the CEO of KEW entering the ring. And Kayla Turner may not be a ruler in her own right, but she's currently the ruler of the Women's First Blood division, if nothing else. The two-man power trip, the current world-class tag team champions. I think that's a good nickname as a unit for Key and Fred. Two CEOs winning tag team gold in ATWE from one of their companies. What's next? They're going to go after the KEW championships as well? I mean, if they win the #1 contenders match, they could become the ATW World Tag Champs. But in the pin now, ref count 1, immediately the powerbomb. Blake does not want. CEOs. Wrong game. Can't have that music. Oh. Roll up. Springboard moonsault. Right now, oh god, driving the knee into the back, a bow and arrow style submission, and oh, Fred flying free, kick out. Oh, I mean, we've talked about how contract season is upcoming for CCW. As we progress towards season 4, we've seen a lot of changeover in staff between the seasons. Toyota Suzuki used to be the sole referee here. He's kind of on contract now, does the occasional, but there's rumors that Fred doesn't appreciate how unsatisfied the current referees were about the time that Stagnation took over the branding of times when Sotelo was our world champion. When he won the World Heavyweight Champion, obviously everything got changed to orange and black, and the refs were forced to wear Stagnation-themed gear to officiate in. But apparently all three of them, but they've been quite vocal about their discontent regarding that decision. And Fred Gondrol is apparently not happy about their discontent, which I don't know what that means for them coming up on the new season, but I suppose we'll find out in season 4. Thrown around, Blake Bishop. Oh god, forearm, Blake Bishop bleeds. This is natural. Now sleeper hold away from the ropes, and Blake Bishop could fall asleep here in the grasp of Fred Gondrol. Oh, he might be out. He's let go of it as Fred. And now to the blue corner. Oh my. Looking back at the Triple Crown, and he's about to drive his face into the mat. Yeah, oh, Blake. Okay, Blake's awake, but not for long. Got right to the wound, the kiss of the forehead. Final journey. Blake Bishop, you have reached your destination. And just like that, Fred Gondrol put it down. Blake Bishop accepted the challenge, because he knew that he had what it took. Now the champions will celebrate. He's like, yeah, damn right. That's how you do it. You make them bleed, you win the match. Yes. We're all champions right now. You're the world champion, I'm world class tag champ. You're the conqueror, I'm the CEO. He's the CEO and the world class tag champ. You're dominating the women's first blood division. Stagnation stand tall. Well, I suppose we will continue on with our action for the evening. Tag team bout underway. Oh, David will officiate this one. Be Benjamin Price. Teaming with his sister, Tiffany. The trust fund will have Ryoma in their corner as they take on Direction X's Just In Case and our CW World Heavyweight Champion Sean Hunter. Of course, Ryoma does have a rematch clause for the World Heavyweight Championship, and he's contemplating when he wants to use it. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, coming all the way down, now fighting at the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by Ryoma, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 383 pounds, Benjamin and Tiffany Price. the Trust Fund. Well, boos are ringing out across the Colossal Sim at the appearance of these two. Not many like him, but Ryoma's taking a shine to them, and Razor Matsumoto as well. Gonna see if they have what it takes to knock off the World Heavyweight Champion and one of his tag team partners. Conspicuous by his absence is the men's First Blood champ, but that's because he's in our main event set to defend his championship against a yet-to-be decided challenger. As such, has to get ready for his match, so will not be accompanying his teammates out to this one, but World Heavyweight Championship back around the waist of the inaugural champion from Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents. Currently making their way down, they are fighting at the blue corner ring in tonight at a total mind weight of 420-some pounds. The team of Just In Case and your current reigning defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Devil, Sean Hunter. They are Direction X. Now, Ryoma has not been happy as of late. Direction X in a trios contest managed to defeat Ryoma and the Trust Fund in the lead up to Conquer Mexico City. It was the second time in recent memory that Sean Hunter's partner tonight, Just In Case, got a pinfall victory over Ryoma. It was a sign of things to come. Just In Case was very happy to see Sean Hunter go on to defeat the Tiger of Kyoto for the World Heavyweight Championship. Case currently the only member of Direction X without gold, but you can bet your bottom dollar that he will have his eyes open to it. Whether that comes in the form of the Openweight Championship, or if he teams up with one of his partners to try and go after stagnation. Combination of strikes here. Benjamin Price putting Case down. Kissing his own hand. He saw what Jared Wolf was doing in our opening contest of the evening, and I don't think he caught the significance that Jared Wolf was kissing the ring that Logan Drake got him. Logan Drake is on the road to recovery after that brutal just mugging that he had at the hands of Stagnation on ATWE Live episode 35, but we'll see if he returns. Oh, diving DDT. Fireman's carry. Oh, God. Up on the feet. Oh, elbows to the midsection. Oh, God. Off the ropes. Neck breaker. Pin that one. Kick out. This is a golden opportunity here for Benjamin Price. And Tiffany Price for that matter. If either of these two can pin Hunter, one has to wonder, does that earn them a shot at the champion? Oh, Tequila Sunset. Cinched in here on Sean Hunter. Trust Fund do love going after the arms of their opponents, and Sean Hunter certainly wouldn't be able to complain about it because we discussed it earlier tonight. He did so much damage to Baron Gotchinami's arm there. He was stuck in bandages the entire second half of Season 2. Nope. Swiping a feet in Sean Hunter's general direction, but not paying attention. Gets caught by Justin Case, who's now the legal participant for Direction X. Oh, stomp it away on the end. Oh, God. I know I've been mentioning it a lot, but the contract seasons are coming up soon. There is rumor and innuendo that, much like the start of Season 2, much like the start of Season 3, Fred Gondrol is looking throughout the independents and is trying to find new up-and-coming talent to introduce to Colossal Championship Wrestling, to the larger world stage. Oh, God. Kick out by Case. Forearm to the face. Collar elbow. Oh. Floating over. Face bounced off. Away from the turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Oh, discus forearm. Broken up there by Hunter, but dear Lord. Benjamin Price not happy about that. Calling for a forearm again. Oh! Right across the jaw. That could be it for Justin Case. 1, 2, 3. It is. Just wiping the sweat from his forehead was big money. Benjamin Price at the end. Well, Trust Fund defeat Direction X here. Weakening them as Ryoma contemplates when he will use his rematch clause. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enemies of all ages, this does mean it's main event o'clock here on episode 57 of Colossal Championship Wrestling. Men's First Blood Championship on the line. Let us get our champion ready. And reminder of the rules. Cannot be anybody that is competed already tonight. Has to be a male superstar. And it cannot be a current champion of CCW. Lance Knight would also count towards that. So, since he holds the much mayhem. So if he's randomized, unfortunately for you, Lance, you will be discounted from this. Let us hit the randomizer. Eric Daniels, come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is a first blood match scheduled for one bleed for the CCW Men's First Blood Championship. Both men coming out alone. Neither of their stables permitted to be with them. He is looking for singles gold again after having, well, his life ruined, rocked, and wrecked by Taron as the ATW World Champion. He dethroned Andy the A-List at Bloodsport. Then Taron happened to him. And wow, unfortunate, his first World Championship run in ATWE got just cut in half by Taron. Speaking of former ATWE World Champions, here comes the current reigning and defending men's First Blood Champion. Okay. Title's just... well, it's kind of in your jacket there, bud. The Wick is arriving. Making his march down the aisle. Throwing down a chain. Perhaps that one will come into play. Maybe the one around his neck will come into play as well. Well, here we are, the former First Blood champion on the championship, and Benjamin Price, we're glad to have gotten some revenge against Direction X, but never mind that now, because ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger, fighting at the red corner, weighing in tonight at 235 pounds, representing the removal squad, Eric Daniels. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, fighting at the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 339 pounds, representing Direction X. He is the current reigning and defending CCW Men's First Blood Champion, The Wick. God, that championship looks tiny on his large frame. 104-pound weight advantage for the champion. Will Daniels be able to negate that and bust open the Wick anyway? We're about to find out. Takayama has presented the championship both to challenger and to crowd. Let us get underway. Your main event of the evening begins now. Lariat. I fear that the Wick is going to have an iron grip on this championship. His size and his power allow for him to do a lot of manhandling to an opponent. Oh, face bounced off the turnbuckle. Alley-oop. Eric Daniels yet to get anything in this match. Retreating to the apron. Of course, his last contest was a elimination light tube death match for the Hardcore Championship of ATWE. Siffy was able to successfully retain, but the Wick pursuing Eric Daniels here on the outside, on the concrete. No. Inverted chokeslam face, bouncing off the concrete. And he may not be bleeding, but he may be knocked out. No, Enziguri fighting free. And grabbing a hold and just, ramming heavily taped thumb and fist across the face of the Wick. Knee lift on the concrete. Daniels desperate here, slamming the Wick's face off the ground. Keep him grounded. Keep using that concrete as a weapon. You'll bust him open, Daniels. But oh, Wick on his feet. Lariat. Oh, stays standing. Shoved away. Big boot avoided. Thrown by the barricade. And oh god, Iron Claw just squeezing the life now out of the Wick. Oh, thrown into the steps. Under the apron goes the Wick, and he's pulling out a table, folks. Slides that beauty into the ring. Dangerous intentions as both men hop off the apron, and that table could not even come into use because the apron, oh, face bounced off the apron, but not bleeding just yet. Daniels returned to the ring. No, thrown around that ringside. Wick very well may set the table, but not find the use for it. Because he's got Eric Daniels in his grasp, and he could bust him open with the apron. No, returns him to the ring. Stepping over the top rope. Took a while, and tried to take advantage. Did Daniels, but gets caught the lariat, and now he's remembered the table. No, he's... Oh, God. Oh, no, he did remember the table. Look at that. Trapping his arm against the frame. Oh, God, that is nasty. Absolute menace. And now just a big splash. Stomping away. A kick across the face. Grabbing that table. Gonna set it up, perhaps. Yeah, it is. Pulling Daniels to his feet and now dragging him onto the table. Where he's going to just powerbomb Eric Daniels through the table. No. No, he's not, because Daniels is finding free. Punching him in the face. Big boot. He says, fuck it, I'm going to stomp your face. He's trying to just make the Wick bleed whilst he's on the mat. Frankly, wise. Forget the table for the moment, Daniels. You need to just bust him open if you can. The Wick rolls to the outside. Daniels going to join him. Running start. Oh, but Wick ducking under for light tube. Oh my God. Swinging it, busting it open over his face, but he's not bled yet. Kick to the midsection. And Bailey DDT on the concrete. And Bailey DDT. Spinning 47. Back to the ring we go. Daniels looking under the ring for a guitar. He's tuning up the band, but they're not playing his victory music just yet. Guitar smashed over the face of the Wick. Forearms, chops, forearm again. Springboard, crossbody. Kicks the spine. Uh-oh, from the top rope. What does Eric Daniels have in mind here? He's calling the Wick to his feet. DDT. Dear Lord, trying the top rope DDT. But it did not work, so kick to the midsection. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, DDT again. Crowd chanting one more time. And Eric Daniels back into the ring. I think he's going to listen to him. Second rope. Dives off. DDT, no! He listened to the crowd, and so did the Wick. Grabs a hold of Daniels. Over the shoulder. Off the ropes, the throat. And now, oh God, no. Stomps the chest. pinning the hand onto the rubber of the guitar. Oh, God. That hand's been stomped on a lot already. Against the truss of the table, now against the remnants of the guitar. And speaking of that table, the Wick wants to put Daniels through it. Power. Boom! This time Daniels not able to fight free. The table's broken, but the flesh is not. Lariat. And oh God. Oh God. Lifts him up. No. Burning hammer on the edge of the table. You see where the table's broken, the burning hammer, and the Wick looking up to the ring for his championship. I don't think he realizes that we handed it to the timekeeper, but God, right onto that shattered piece of table. The Wick had a game plan, put him through the table with the powerbomb, then burning hammer right onto the shard of table, busting open Eric Daniels. Successful defense of the championship for the first time. Congratulations to the Wick. Unfortunate for Eric Daniels, he put up a great fight, had a wonderful game plan and strategy of just DDT after DDT after DDT, but unfortunately for him was not able to draw blood from the Wick. There it is, right onto the edge of that table. You can see the bits of wood just sticking out of it, and that's where it shattered the break. He looked under the ring for his championship, but that wasn't where it is. Minoru Takayama, there you go, champ.
Oh, that's mine. Where the hell do you hold that?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Animatic Entity. You've been yourselves, and still, men's First Blood champion is the Wick. We will catch you next time on Silence.